I think this will be the last stream with Streamlabs because it didn't do what I wanted it to do, and also it did some things that I didn't want it to do. So, let's game for the last time. Let's get puzzling. Oh, yep. Turn it down a smidge. It's a bit loud. Okay, now it's a bit soft. At least on my end. 4. Right in the middle, okay. I'm doing all this again because last time I did it, I was in stinky mode.
What's this?
So, yeah. I want to know the contexts. This time I'll try sticking with one person and see how that does me. Oh, okay. Oh, no problem. Thank you for lurking. God, I need to put out, commands and everything. And I need to do all sorts of other things. Good to see you, though. Ignoring the tense air between the two, Junpei moved closer to examine the doorknob. Just above it was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot. It looks like an eye, but now I know it's the sun.
There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
It's the sun.
Hey, look! Over here, too!
Hmm?
Pink hair and no pronouns? Pink hair and no pronouns was looking at double doors they hadn't examined yet.
More doors.
I think they're elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
Then that's a good
May as well
signal
try
that they might be
pressing it.
elevators.
Huh.
Eh.
Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Or we need
Perhaps.
to do something with this card reader. And there's a strange mark here, too.
Saturn?
What is this?
Saturn?
It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of
Yeah,
the H.
it does. Is it Saturn or one of the other gas giants? I hope I'm right.
This is the symbol of Saturn.
I did it. I did it. That's my eldest sister. Well, not Saturn, but Saturn is the planet of death and old age. And my older sister is death. My eldest sister. We're all death in our own ways. But she's the most death because she's death. Do you understand the lore?
It's an astrological symbol.
Ah.
Then the mark on the other door.
How do you know this, Akane?
I think that was the sun symbol.
How do we know this?
We saw the same symbols on A deck.
Hmm.
We did?
I don't remember that.
A deck, huh? I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
Let's go to a deck.
We may as well check again since we're talking about it.
Or if we're in New Zealand, a deek. Sweet A's. Lions Wurge. Wurge. New Sag. Wurge. I don't know what that means, though. I suppose you being younger than me, you could make that up for yourself. Lion's words urged them on, and they took the stairs up.
There, the 2 doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
She's right. It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
The Earth.
This is an Earth symbol.
Yes, I am on a roll tonight. I am just
The
absolutely.
horizontal
I was
line
worried about my
symbolizes
brain
the
powers,
equator, and
but
the
I shouldn't have
vertical
been.
one represents the prime meridian.
I see.
Other planets don't have that? I guess
The
as far as we
ceiling.
know. Junpei looked up at the ceiling.
Metal plates. Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
If we unscrewed them and we kind of twisted it, maybe it would open up like a can,
Perhaps
and it would
was a
reveal
dome
giant
of
people
some
looking
kind.
in at us.
I wish we could get out through there.
If I punch it hard enough, sure, but like, you guys are
Be realistic.
out of luck.
We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
Or a really big wrench.
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered.
Danganronpa. There were several windows along both sides of the ship, or at least there had been. They too were covered with metal plates.
In other words,
We've been Danganronpa'd.
we're trapped. All the exits
away.
go nowhere.
Hang on. Okay. Perfection. Junpei was not happy. The girl with the pink hair spoke up.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
Way to be pedantic about it. Then, the mountain spoke.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
I was thinking they open to the outside, but we just can't open them because they open it up to the outside. If they took us in circles, I think the mastermind would let us go in circles. I don't think the mastermind would mind us going in circles. I think they'd master us going in circles. I am very funny. The prince did not agree.
No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be?
Oh yeah, exactly,
And
I think.
we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
4 and 5.
Oh, you mean the numbered doors.
All eyes turned toward the doors with the numbers on them. The atmosphere in the room grew tense.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that.
The dancer moved in front of the doors as if to block them.
We'd have to be crazy to open these doors.
I mean, I think it's what we have to do. Was that established yet? I know it was established in my previous run, but was it established now?
If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
Suddenly, everyone began to speak at once. Blah 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 blah
May as
blah
well
blah
give it a
blah
shot.
blah blah.
Can't stay here forever. Yes, I'm in favor as well.
This doesn't seem to be at once.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
Did dancer and dancer speak on top of each other?
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
The clamor of voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. Their arguments grew more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at one another. Herg.
Hey, shut up!
They fell silent, and all eyes turned to Junpei. He felt each stare burning into him, but he refused to flinch.
Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What is that?
What's that?
Yeah, what is
We
that?
need to exchange information.
Oh yeah. I still know you as pink hair and no pronouns. But I'd like to know your name.
We don't know anything
Even though I
about
do
each
know
other.
your name, but that's from a time loop.
I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
They were silent. Some of them looked the other way or bit their lip or crossed their arms and stared at the ceiling. But one of them spoke up. It was Akane.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei.
She pointed towards
We're
towards
childhood
Junpei.
friends. We went
Toward
to the same
Junpei.
elementary
God dang it.
school.
Wait, stop. Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about.
Oh.
Zero's probably watching us right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
And what's he gonna do with that information?
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would! We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap.
And if he finds out that some of us know each
If
other,
that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had them and get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
to him apparently, it seemed like the obvious solution.
Code names?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
each
board
pick
game
something.
about shooting people.
Like, I'll be 7.
Or not shooting people. That board game about finding agents. It's fun.
7? Why are you 7?
Because I'm 7'7", and I'm 7 years old. Seemed a fair question. The mountain stuck out his left arm.
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. He smirked.
All right. I'm gonna be Santa.
Ho ho ho.
Any of you chumps know Japanese?
Merry Christmas! Yeah,
Well, sun means 3. So,
it
I'll
also
be
means
Santa.
3 in
You know,
Chinese.
like
I
Santa
mean
Claus.
Mandarin.
Fits, don't you think?
It does not fit you at all. Except for the white. But other than that, you are very... I'm not feeling the Christmas spirit.
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Just like the mountain had done, Silver thrust out his left hand. So, hang on, you've got... Yours is stuck, and your arm covering is stuck, too. You're just in a bad situation. Sure enough, the face of his bracelet read 3.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1.
So I'll be Schmitty Werben Jägerman Jensen. And I'll be number 1. Or should I be Schmitty Werben Jägerman Jensen 2, so I can still be number 1 and not be dead?
Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
Or that.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals.
I didn't know that, actually. But I guess that makes sense.
Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake.
Oh, you kept me waiting.
My bracelet number is 2.
Metal Gear.
Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I am blind.
I thought you just liked that it was in the shape of a snake, but I guess that might not be the best for a blind person.
You can't see?
I knew it.
He kept his eyes closed during their entire ordeal, which had suggested something strange, but to hear it so casually, I mean, in situations like this, it's best to disclose. It was something of a surprise. Everyone seemed a little nervous at the prince's proclamation, but no one seemed to know how to react to it. Just say okay, and keep your eyes on him so he doesn't, he seems mostly self-sufficient, but just make sure he's okay.
Me next!
There was one person, however, who didn't seem to be surprised in the least. The girl with pink hair.
I want to be Clover. You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Looking almost bored, she held out her left hand. The face of her bracelet showed the number 4. They'd come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet.
Alright, my number's 5.
So... Ekans. Like a snake, but backwards.
So my code name is gonna be...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now.
The dancer cut him off
I
mid-sentence.
mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're gonna find my family. Thank you, Lotus. They all nodded. Akane stepped forward nervously.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
Oh, well, it was an accident, June. I mean, Akane, I don't know the future. I don't know the future. It was an accident, sweetie. Akane fidgeted awkwardly. Junpei decided he had to do
What's your
something.
bracelet number?
It's 6.
Ah, how about Lucy? Like Lucifer. Like 666. No. She hesitated for a moment, then held out her left hand. As she'd claimed, the bracelet's face showed a 6. Junpei looked at it for a moment and thought,
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
June?
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year. So you're June.
Jumpy?
Akane kneaded her hands and looked up at Junpei, uncertain. He smiled back at her, reassuringly.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
She thought about it for a few more minutes, then seemed to come to a decision and gave Junpei a small nod. You need to think about that for a minute?
Okay then.
Their names decided. Junpei ran over them quickly in his
So
head.
this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa. 4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is 7. And 8 is Lotus. That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The
Oh,
only
right,
one
there's a
left
ninth
is-
guy at this time. At this point in
That
time.
glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
Yeah, Frico.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
I want to be Q. Like the Q cotillion. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying the festive season. Here, I got Santa here. Ho ho, say ho ho ho. Say ho ho ho. Bonk 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 bonk. Merry Christmas. I hate Christmas. I hate happiness and joy. Or also Hanukkah. It's also Hanukkah and Kwanzaa also, and probably something else. Merry holiday. Very winter. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, he's a figure for every holiday. 3 question marks. His skin was pale. Not as pale as Santa's. His breathing was heavy. Not as heavy as... I don't know. What will he get you for Christmas? Hopefully not killed. And he was soaked with nervous sweat. His behavior seemed very suspicious, or perhaps simply emotionally unstable. That's me! It was difficult to tell. Whatever the case, it seemed clear that he had only a fingertip's worth of a grip on his sanity. Okay, I have a bit more than that. The girl with pink hair, Clover, walked up to him slowly. We don't know if she's a girl. I said she had pink hair and no pronouns. She put her hands on her hips and eyed him suspiciously.
What number are you?
I think it's kind of obvious. He didn't answer. His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person, and his breath came in hot pants. Hot pants! The JoJo character.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
The man licked his dry lips with a shaking tongue and ew, spoke with a voice like old paper. Fully. You ever heard a voice like this before? If not, you're about to.
Isn't it obvious?
That doesn't sound like old paper at all. That sounds like Grant George.
There are 9 people here. And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
I'm the only one left, Scoob.
So you're 9?
Zoinks. Yes.
Yeah.
He extended a trembling arm. The bracelet did indeed say 9. Oh. Like this? Like this old paper? Or like Grant George? Clover looked at it contemptuously. What's wrong with you, Clover?
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Uh-oh.
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
Oh, wow. You've got an interesting voice. You should have voiced number 9, man. Not that I want to take work from Grant George, but like... if we describe it as old paper, then it needs to sound like old paper. He took a shuddering breath and exhaled. Clover looked at him with something very like disgust.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah? What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Oh right, I forgot, you're already voicing Ace. But he doesn't sound like paper. He sounds like Richard Epcar, which is you. It's you doing a Richard Epcar impression. I guess you have a varied voice talent. Good for you.
Yeah?
Do you
All right.
really want to know?
Let me show you. I'm gonna do this.
I want him to just do like crazy parkour, like cartwheels and back handsprings and like... Oh wow. That's a very interesting creature you are, Perry. I just want him to go sicko mode and like flip around the room, boingy sprungy, like, and then like break down the walls. That'd be really cool. This isn't cool. This isn't the kind of sicko mode I wanted. By the time they realized what he was doing, it was too late to stop him. The man's body moved like a snake's. But he's not Snake, he's nobody. In the blink of an eye, he'd slid around behind her and wrapped his arm around her waist.
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Silver, Santa, left forward, and toward Clover and the ninth man. He was halfway there when...
Stay back!
Suddenly, the man's hand dove into his pocket. Oh, pocket, not pants, thank God. That'd be so... That'd be so gross. That'd be so awful. Whoa! He held it to Clover's pale, quivering neck.
If you get any closer, I'll cut her open!
Where'd you get that? Guh. Guess all you can say to that is guh.
Yeah, that's right.
Huh. The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring. Sweat poured down his neck, soaking the collar of his shirt. Hold up. What?
Clover, are you all right?
The prince. Snake's voice sounded oddly concerned.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just put two and two together. She knew he was blind and he's worried about her. They know each other. Her voice shook, making her words even less convincing.
What the hell are you trying to do? I told you.
I guess he's trying to get out of here, trying to commit a crime.
This is my plan.
It's a bad
What are
plan.
you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go.
He started to move backward, slowly, keeping his grip on Clover.
Slowly. That's right. Just follow me.
Keeping their distance, Junpei and the others followed. Eventually, the man reached the wall. He gave a start as his back touched it, and glanced around quickly and spoke.
Here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
How do you know all this, sir?
What if I don't?
The man's nostrils flared and he looked like he was about to choke.
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now.
He pressed the knife against Clover's neck, hard.
Okay, I'll do it.
Slowly, she stretched her left hand out towards the device.
Like this?
Her back was to it, and she had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. It made a cold electronic noise. That wasn't that cold, it was just a little beep beep. And on the display above her hand, an asterisk appeared.
So that's how it works.
Oh,
He called that round part of the device the scanner panel.
how does he know?
If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device.
A mystery man.
Then,
A man of mysteries.
should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets
Oh, right. We have this sheet.
and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open.
Where's the comma? Oh god, I'm a nerd. Junpei shifted his eyes to the door itself. The number on it was 5.
Door 5. Why does this guy know so much about how this thing works?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Good. Good. You're done. Next.
His bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until finally... Oh yeah. Couldn't be me. But they stopped at the lion. Ace.
You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next.
Ooh, freaky.
Just verify your number like this little brat did.
No need to be mean. You're already committing a crime. No need to be so rude.
What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Not particularly, no.
Okay, just calm down.
Ace held his hands up. Held up his hands, palms out. The ninth man jerked his chin toward the device.
I'm coming over.
He hit Clover in the head with his chin.
Ow!
Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved toward the device. After what seemed like an agonizing eternity... I'm not bored. I'm not bored. I'm sleepy. But I'm not sleepy. He reached it.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Hmm. Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. 1 second. Eh. The device beeped again, and a second asterisk appeared.
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1.
Wow.
4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same as the number written on the door,
Excuse me.
but it won't open yet. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
I was... had air patterns. Oh. I wasn't breathing right.
One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need?
He's going... Which... I can't tell because I forgot which door he's going for.
Get back.
Yeah, I did. That's because I'm still not breathing right. Yawns happen because you don't breathe correctly, and the body's like you need to breathe correctly. His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat made his words a command. I can't read. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back.
No! Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Okay, Jesus. Slowly, Ace did what he was told. The ninth man's lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile.
Don't tell me.
That was when Junpei understood his plan.
Clover's 4 and Ace is 1. Added to the ninth man's 9.
Yeah, that's 5.
4 plus 1 plus 9 is 4, and the digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is
Okay,
5.
good. That's correct.
In other words...
Good for you.
Thank God you were all so cooperative.
You should thank us.
Now I can get out of this nightmare.
He pressed his own hand against the scanner panel. A third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. The door opened with a heavy metallic groan.
Good! I don't need you anymore.
He let go of Clover.
Wait!
Junpei leapt towards the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough.
Here! She's all yours.
The man shoved Clover and hopped through the door.
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
He raised his hand and waved, a twisted smirk on his face. Then he was gone. The door ground shut with a dull clang of metal on metal.
Clover, are you all right?
Hang on, let me check the instructions. No, incorrect. No, that's not it. Yeah, I can't access that. I want to check the in-game rules to see if the paper said that everybody got to pass through. I know everybody has to pass through, but I don't know if they know that yet. Snake ran over to Clover's side as she lay on the floor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She climbed unsteadily to her feet, and once there, leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support.
Damn it!
Junpei ran to the door.
That bastard!
The others followed him. Several pairs of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled. We already know this isn't gonna work, fellas.
Open, damn it!
They grunted and strained, but...
Shit! It won't budge.
That was when Lotus, the dancer, spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
My alarm. Junpei pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same.
You're right.
I can hear it too.
He's still beeping.
What is it?
Then they heard something else. It was the ninth man.
Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Lied?
This wasn't supposed to happen!
I think it was supposed to happen.
This is wrong!
Is it?
This is wrong!
I don't know, dude. His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another.
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Whoa.
Ah, God damn it!
Junpei grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel. Nothing happened.
Why? Why won't it work?
Because it's engaged. It's gonna get married to the man on the inside. Congratulations, scanner panel. What are you planning to do once you marry him?
Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Emblem engaged?
Oh my god! There's no time left!
Yeah.
Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here!
Who's he?
It was him! He killed me! It was him!
I don't know who he is, dude. Can't play the pronoun game. Oh. The explosion rocked the room. Instinctively, they ducked, then stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. Gah! No one spoke except to make little noises. Silence filled the room.
A beep?
All eyes turned toward it.
Did that thing just make that sound?
Yep. The wedding was officiated, but I think they're a widower now. And,
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Let's see if we can open it.
7, the mountain, swallowed hard.
Okay.
Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. A red asterisk appeared on the LCD panel.
Well, it registered my bracelet number, but it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
What to do? 5 plus... I'll do it.
Ace, Lotus, you think you could give me a hand here?
The pun was a little too on the nose, but the mood was still grim. Both Santa and June lifted their left hands silently. But wait, I thought we were Ace and Lotusing. Was that an error? He verified and she followed
5
suit.
plus 1 plus 8 equals 14.
I guess that was a
root of 14. 1
text
plus 4
error.
equals 5. This should do it. Now we just need to pull the lever on the side. You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
Junpei grabbed the lever and looked back over his shoulder. They stiffened and nodded. Junpei nodded back and set his mouth in a grim line. Then he slowly lowered the lever. Oh, there was a metallic groan and the door slid open. A breath of air drifted out of it, carrying a stench that nearly made them gag. Junpei grimaced and put a hand over his mouth.
Oh my god.
Good God.
Holy God! Lord God. Gracious God. Lotus and Ace shuddered. 7 grunted.
Whoa, that's pretty bad.
That's not a grunt. Even Santa's voice shook.
Hey, he blew up.
It appeared that Santa was right. The hallway on the other side of the door was splattered with chunks of torn flesh and dark red blood. Wow. The shriek echoed across the room. It had come from June. Then her strength left her and she dropped. As Junpei turned to catch her, the door groaned shut. You can check it out. Not against the rules. She crumpled to the floor.
June, are you okay?
Junpei dropped to his knees and put his arm around her shoulders. That was when he noticed. Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating a intense heat.
What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
June didn't answer. Her face looked like wax and her whole body began to shake.
All right, okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk?
She nodded weakly. Junpei lifted June to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair. Oh dear.
Here we go.
As gently as he could, he set her down in it.
How are you feeling? Are you all right?
She nodded, and as she did, a single huge tear rolled down the side of her face.
Why? Why did this happen?
Her voice cracked, broken by misery and grief, and choked by sobs.
Why did this happen?
Oh, I don't know, June. Couldn't have happened to a nicer man.
Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here? Who's Zero? What's this nonary game? Come on! Anybody? Anything?
I don't know if we know anything,
What the
dude.
hell is going on? What are we doing here?
We get it. You like the girl and you want to protect her, and that's great and all, but why do you think we know something? No one spoke. Well, I mean, I know a little more than you, but I don't know much. Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, Seven, and Lotus. They simply stood there, 7 pairs of downcast eyes and 7 grim lines for mouths. June's body shook with silent sobs. They slowed as the minutes ticked by, and eventually, they stopped. Then suddenly, in the cold, heavy silence that had enveloped them like a thick fog, a bell began to ring. Oh, we can't be sticking around here. We can't just mourn for the jerk we didn't know forever. We gotta get going. The clock in the central hall. 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And then, on the 10th ring, it stopped. The sound of the bell faded away into silence. Oh, it's 10:20 over here.
It's 10 o'clock then.
Oh, it's 10:20. Ace said what each of them had been thinking.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Seven's deep voice echoed across the room.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap!
Okay. Santa leapt to his feet, his fence clenched.
How long are we gonna pussyfoot
Did
around
I say
like
his
this?
fence clenched? Oh, yeah. My clock broken. Whoopsie. Such language, Santa. I think I said his fence clenched. Trying to think of how that would work.
We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up!
I guess you can clench your hands on a fence. But whatever.
Let's get going already! Go! Go!
Alright, okay. Santa's outburst fell on deft ears. The ears could move very dexterously. No one seemed to agree with him. They stared back at him, their eyes blank and their faces tired. Finally, Lotus spoke.
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Him? You mean the 9th man?
Of course, who else?
Yeah. In his mind's eye, Junpei saw the corpse again.
Blood. Oh.
Blood
and
everywhere.
Pieces of flesh.
Oh, that's a little weirder. That's a little worse. The dark, reddish-black pool of blood. Not pink. Actual blood. The scattered pieces of flesh, organs strewn across the floor like the blossoming of a grotesque flower. Lovely. The explosion that had torn through his body had been powerful.
That's no way for a person to die.
There are so many worse ways, my dude. A bomb is quick. Like, if you're at, like, the ground zero of a bomb, that's quick. The 9th man's neck had been twisted at an odd angle. Junpei suspected the detonation had thrown him against the wall. Half of his face was crushed, and the other half was covered in blood. Most of his abdomen had been emptied, either by the explosion or by gravity. He had landed on his back, and stark white ribs jutted out of his chest like the legs of some sort of macabre crab. That's... macabre crab. I'm sorry, seeing those two words next to each other. That's not... That messes with the tone a little bit. The macabre crab. Okay, good. Junpei felt something flip in his stomach. The baby.
I think he just screwed up.
Yeah, I think he is a little screwed up. Eyebrows went up and Santa continued.
Probably set off some sort of trap, and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
That's not very funny, Snake. Whatever Snake was laughing at, Santa did not find particularly humorous.
What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
You do have the air of, like, cocky confidence. Sean Chiplock is very good at that kind of character.
What the fuck?
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The ninth man's death. It had nothing to do with a trap. Or at least, not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
Oh, you have the paper.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Oh, put it in italics. Okay.
You still don't...
You still don't think?
All right. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. Right?
Oh, okay then. I got it now.
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
Santa furrowed his brow in thought. Junpei thought back. Zero said... Everyone who verified had to go.
Must leave, and all who enter must contribute, right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei.
Yay, thank you! Snake inclined his head toward Junpei.
The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through
I got
a
a gold
numbered
star.
door by himself. That was why he was executed.
Oh.
Zero's watching us from somewhere.
Can I put a gold star in here? Can I get a gold star? Oh my god. Well, I just found out how to do something. Thank you, Perry.
Making sure we don't break any rules.
Found out how to do something that I could probably do on Stream Elements. If Stream Elements works better than Streamlabs. One hopes. Sorry, I got an itch.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice?
I did, but then again, I've played this game once before, and I'm just here to see the text in between.
There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Snake looked at Seven with what could only be described as pity and sighed. I wouldn't know that you were looking at him with pity if I were on the ADV screen. You see,
Very
this
well.
is a value.
I see it must be me who tells you. I've waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely.
He couldn't see them, of course, but perhaps Snake sensed the confused eyes upon them. I can't talk. He can't see, I can't talk. We're a perfect match. When Ace spoke, he gave words to everyone else's thoughts. Ba 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 ba.
Do you know something?
Well,
God,
I know
Perry,
a
you're
great
so much
many
better at
things,
talking
but
than I am.
Yes.
Oh my god, I know a great many things.
What is it you know?
Everything.
Here.
Snake removed a card from the pocket of his jacket.
Card? What does it say?
See for yourself.
I remember I made a jokes about this. I made a joke about, like, him being like, I can't read. And it's like, here, I'm blind, I can't read. And then it turns out to be Braille. Memories. But you voiced Ace, so you're good at talking.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that.
I knew that old man was... I was about to say infertile, but what I meant was illiterate. How would something... Illiterate makes sense here, but infertile... What would that have to do? Maybe he is. How would we test? How would we test that here? And how would Santa know? And why would Santa be thinking about that? That's so stupid. Ugh. I need that clipped. Per favore. I knew that old man was infertile. How did you know? And why did you know? And how do you know now? What?
Huh?
Oh, I'm infertile too. Crap. 7 tugged it out of Santa's hands.
I see.
The card went from 7 to Lotus, from Lotus to June, and finally to Junpei. Are we all infertile? He looked at it and understood.
This is Braille.
Oh, there's it. Oh, let me see. On Twitch. Teaches you. Twitch. My setup. Okay. Wait, I can't. Oh, wait, can't. Huh? Don't report live stream. Don't report for something else, please. Do I have a clip icon for the stream screen? Do I have one? Because I can't see it for me, but maybe that's just because I am the streamer. I wanted to show you, but thank you, Neo Mercy. Thank you. It's shaped like one of those clackers that they have on sets, like action, clack, click. Or, I think... Is that what it's shaped like? Hang on. Yeah. So it's too late to clip that now. But, for future reference... Hang on. Hold on there. I promise I'll do something very funny soon. I promise. Let me just, check someone else's channel to see if I can... Hey, I'm in there. Oh, no. No. Okay, there's an ad. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Taco Bell Chalupa Cravings box. Taco Bell. Okay, yes, it is shaped like a little clicker. Or you could press Alt X. You could press Alt X if you wanted to. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to. I was just like, ugh, I just don't like rating channels that are like, let's show them their most recent clip. And mine's from, like, my most recent clip is from, like, 3 years ago. So, I just would want a couple more. And if I get my funny moments clipped, it would help me to know when I'm funny. So I'll try not to ask. I just want to see. I want to be funny. I want feedback. I laugh at stupid things like calling Judge Jong Lee Jug Jug. No, they don't. Clips do not automatically delete. Clips stay there forever. Until you delete them yourself. Braille, the written language of the blind. I feel, yeah, clips don't get deleted. I've watched three-year-old clips before, and my clip is still there. Hang on a minute. Clip. My channel. Clip. Videos. Hey. Hello. Clips. All clips. Here we go. And you can change the names of clips. Yeah. I've got a 2-year-old clip here. I hope, and I see you clipped me also. Thank you. I hope it was funny, but I don't think it was. I think I lost the funny. It's a shame. I never really had that grip on it either. Braille, the written language of the blind. The card was covered with small embossed bumps. These are all the bosses. Junpei could recognize it, but he certainly couldn't read it. You did. Yeah, you clipped something. It has the same title as the stream, and it's like 26 seconds long, and I don't know if it's funny. There's definitely a clip there. I closed the window because I didn't want to inflate my numbers. Let me open it again. All clips. Yeah, there's a clip from 4 minutes ago, clipped by Pew Pew Perry, has the same title as the stream. Oh, good job. Oh, it's okay. If it's not funny, I can delete it. Small embossed bumps.
Sorry, guys. I can't read this. Here, have it back.
None of us can read it. Snake was just being funny. Junpei handed the card back to Snake, who nodded at him with a small smirk.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
Yeah, that was fun. Whee!
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
From Zero?
Read it. Oh, it's okay. If you clipped something funny accidentally, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty neat. But I doubt there are funny moments in these streams. I doubt there's funny.
A message?
What does it say?
You, Rudy. Oh, I made a very old reference. Suddenly everyone was crowding around Snake, desperate to hear what the message said. Thank you, Perry. You too. Santa especially looked as if he were about to grab hold of Snake and shake the answers from him. He was about to put him on the naughty list. Snake raised his hand.
Calm down now. No need to panic. You don't need to force me. I'll read it.
Thank you. I wish you had read it earlier, instead of being like, here, look at it. You funny man. Junpei swallowed hard and waited for him to start. He was not the only one. Everyone swallowed hard. God dang, I can't do that right now. Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. That was a horrible read of mine. Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. His fingers glided gently over the tiny bumps as he spoke. I put it gently in there. Why did I put it gently in there? Stephen King would hate me.
Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you, and only you, with information. I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
I already made Red Dead Redemption jokes last time. Now it's gotta be something else.
The red is the recognition device.
D-Luke's Red Dead of Night outfit?
It will verify your number.
That's not as funny.
Beside every numbered door, you will find a red.
Beside every numbered door, you will find a redhead.
The dead is the deactivation device.
Inside every numbered door, you will find
a deadhead. I don't know what that means, but it's probably from some video game.
That's exactly what it says.
And to people who like that video game, it will be a very funny reference. But everybody knows what redheads are.
Once you have passed through the numbered door,
I'm on a different wavelength than you, Zero.
you have to use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet. But perhaps you are wondering,
The red, the
what
dead,
does
and
this
the
detonator
dead.
detonate? I'm afraid this might be something of a surprise. I have placed a small bomb inside of you.
Small bomb the size of a large
You are
bomb.
about to meet. You swallowed it while you were unconscious. I have no doubt, by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach.
How did I
and found its way
I'd
to your
choke on it.
small
I would choke on something if I was forced to swallow it while I was unconscious. It'd be miserable because I cannot die. They'd have to cut it out of me, live.
In other words, you will be unable to
But if I were a normal human, I would die of swallowing a bomb.
As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse, a timer for God in your
My
body.
mouth, I sleep with my mouth closed. And I think the number is higher in hell. And that is why I sleep with my mouth closed. The only thing I swallow is cat hair, because my cat sleeps on my head.
There's
And
only
she
one
eats the
condition
spiders.
to cause it to detonate. That condition is that you enter a numbered door.
Ooh.
Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be.
Wow. What if you're God?
You will have 81 seconds.
Haha, 9 times 9, 99.
After that time, the detonator has not been deactivated. It will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode. In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their
Every person who
number
verified their
at the
number.
red must also verify their numbers at the dead.
You left in your coding language.
Once all numbers have been verified,
You left it in the final
at the dead,
product.
you need only pull the lever at its side.
Pull the lever, crunk. Or 7.
And the countdown will cease.
Wrong lever!
Does not verify their number at the red. Will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead.
And they will be eaten by
That is
crocodiles.
to say, if you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red,
Oh.
you must
Well, they
also
know why
keep
they
in
have that
mind
lever.
that numbered
God dang
doors
it.
will close automatically
I can't make a joke without
after
trembling,
9 seconds have
stumbling
passed.
over my words, and trembling over my words. My words are so powerful it causes me to shake.
So long as the door is open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this. Lastly, let us discuss how to there are only one.
I know, I got it. I want to see the other text. I want to see new text.
This is all the information which I can impart to you.
Or hear
How
Taliesin.
you choose to use it is for you to decide.
Taliesin Jaffe is quite the name. They were like, his last name, his parents were like, well, his last name is Jaffe. Let's up the ante. Give him an even stranger name for his first name.
If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate.
Ah.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Zero. Goodbye. Snake finished reading and carefully returned the card to his pocket.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors.
Yep.
Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in. The reds, deads, and bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.
But which one is which? Oh, I guess the bracelets are the executioner. I think the deads are the judge, and the reds are the jury. Okay, cool. I got it.
Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
The only hope is for the go to toilet. In defiance of Zero's suggestions, both Santa and Seven put fingers down their throat and began to gag. No, bulimia no es bueno. The rest stiffened. Some touched their stomachs. Some simply stared at their bracelets. Junpei gingerly touched his stomach. Oh yeah, I said he had a baby earlier.
There's a bomb inside me.
And a baby. No, only one of those things. I think he just thought he was pregnant for 5 minutes.
Oh.
Like a Virgin Mary thing. Every girl has it. Well, everybody who menstruates has it. Yeah, well, not Snake. That's the reason why he thought he was, is because of his infertility. That he can not actually be pregnant. He just was like, my period is late. But turns out he was infertile. Thank you. Snake is the only sex ever here. His stomach felt oddly hollow, and his legs were weak.
What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a
I say so. It's canon. If you can't read Braille, you can't have a baby. In this universe. Junpei looked over at the others.
Alright. I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything
How to
about
read.
Zero?
They were all silent. Snake said, I'm blind, I can't hear what you said. Each person waiting to hear what the others would say. Finally, Santa spoke.
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed. I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask.
Wow. What if they all just said wow in unison?
What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something?
Instead, it was Santa who looked surprised. There was a moment of silence, and then everyone spoke at once.
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though.
What if it was multiple zeros at the same
That
time?
mask, it was really scary.
Huh? Oh, so all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on.
And there's multiple
There was
zeros.
white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Only Seven's story seemed to lack the detail of the others.
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
That was all he had said. It had occurred to Junpei at the time that it sounded somewhat strange, but he didn't press the issue.
Okay,
Shoot.
that's good enough for now.
He hadn't done so because there was something that struck him as even stranger.
I have a question.
That was the mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover.
Snake and Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together.
Junpei looked at them thoughtfully.
So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
It was Clover that answered. Clearly, she felt she had nothing to hide.
We're siblings.
Ah.
Siblings?
Siblings. This is my sister. This is my brother. We are siblings and we care for each other.
Yes?
Everything we own, we always share, including our eyes. Ah!
Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister.
He's obviously older than you, and a boy.
That really so hard to understand?
No. Junpei was taken aback. The others seemed just as surprised.
She is correct, of course.
He laid his hand on Clover's shoulder. That's not her shoulder. Her shoulder is not up. Snake.
Are you, surprised?
You two don't look alike.
Well, yeah,
But I guess one of you looks like your dad and the other looks like your mom.
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Snake pointed at Junpei and Junpei.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Oh, I guess Zero has gone after Snake and Clover's family. How cruel.
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah?
June glanced at Junpei, uncomfortable with the sudden attention.
Yeah.
Junpei felt somewhat nervous as well, and tried to scratch his head as casually as possible, like an anime character.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
Yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
Oh, you've seen a
Junpei.
textbook? I
Jun,
mean, you've seen that
does
kind
any
of
of this ring a
textbook? A criminal forensic psychology textbook?
Huh.
Or whatever?
Ring a bell.
Ring a bell. Bravely Default.
Ring a bell?
He was a fun character. They looked at one another. Are we going sexy? And like it was staged, they both tilted their neck at the same time.
Perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Wow. I think I did, but I never met him.
Son?
Son. Or like multiple multimillionaires. Well, multimillionaires for the time, you know, millions of years ago.
Well, someone
Millions of
must
molecules on these
set
guys.
up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
Well, we can't be sure of that.
Jesus, he's huge.
To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual.
And he's at a weird angle compared to June.
Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
What sort of organization?
Oh, Yuri, hello. Yuri, little sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Hello, darling.
Cat time.
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group.
I can prepare that pillow for you. 1 second.
The baby. The sweet baby, darling. Hello, darling. Yes. Say hello. Say something.
She has nothing to say.
I'm not even a smack. I'm gonna smack. Normally she smacks so sweetly. It's a baby.
I'm gonna get some water real quick. I need water.
I'll be right back. Googers is also here. Hi, Booger. Hey, Buddy. Hey, Buddy. Don't be scared of my pants. Don't be frightened, Goober. They're just pants. They cannot harm someone so big and handsome. I'm not going to make you wear them. You already got puffy pants. Come here. Okay, there's my mouse. I'm back.
Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
To see what happens when people blow up. Hey, get on my lap.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment.
What kind of nightmare science are they getting into around there?
I mean, come on! A guy's dead!
The word dead hung in the air, heavy and ominous. The room went quiet again.
I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this.
He doesn't have a butthole. Yeah, I guess he would do this.
If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
He also has some silly issues, even with the specter of death hanging over them. Oh, Nissan! Sorry for using Japanese. Their discussions continued for some time. Wow, we wasted some time.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
We talked a lot already.
We talked so much we had to skip it.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
We're gonna die, y'all. Santa threw up his hands, his voice filled with irritation.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here!
That's true.
Really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
Everyone there was already on edge of panic. On the edge of panic. What Santa told them only made them that feeling more intense. I can't read. I'm gonna panic. No one was willing to argue this time.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Not gonna be fun around here knowing we got a jop when Zero says jop in.
Thanks to Snake's
Because
card,
when it's
at least we have
jumping,
some
it's
idea
popping,
of
we
how this all
jopping.
works.
Oh, that song's old now.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Snake.
But
But what?
Who's going to go in which door?
I'm going in to the other door that I did last
That's
time.
right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door.
No matter how much trouble it causes.
All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait,
Lotus looked terrified.
I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Yuri, don't leave me. Yuri, don't leave me.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
Ace shook his head sadly.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
I'll go into door 5.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him, you got another thing coming.
Take another think, young man. Also, take off your J's. That was the last.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so? Doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
There was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
There was another long silence. This time, Snake was the one to break it.
I'll go.
what?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer. If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
Ooh, should I go into door 5 or 4? I mean, I want to try something different, but like...
There's nothing you have to do. If I
Ace, step
join you,
forward.
the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital route will be 5.
Okay, I'm thinking... If I go into door 5. Okay, I am 5. Five plus 2 is 7, plus 4 is 11. And then... we need... Four more. No, we need 3 more. So we'd have to put Santa in here. We'll see what happens.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
The game characters will work out my decision for me.
Oh, it works perfectly.
That was a cute little
The
sprite.
4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait, what about the other 4? What's their digital route gonna be?
Junpei did a quick mental calculation.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5. 8, 3, 6, 5. What would our digital route be?
11 plus... 11 plus 11 is 22, which is 4.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22. So,
I brained it.
digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
I truly brained it. He repeated what he'd determined.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Wow.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
But I'm going into door 5.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace.
No, I'm going into door 5.
Are these really the teams I want?
No.
Beyond door 5 is what remains of the Ninth Man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse.
Let's examine the
If I went
corpse.
through door 5, I wouldn't be I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means... Should I stay silent, or should I stop them?
We're gonna stop them.
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
Oh, he began to walk toward door 5. Clover and Snake followed with 7 a short distance behind. Crap. I'm sorry. I forgot to talk.
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
Door 5. Decided that it had to be door 5.
Hey, wait.
New content. Junpei's cry echoed across the room. The 4 people walking towards the door stopped, and from here on, it's a complete mystery to me. Yuri, it's a mystery. You're taking a bath. The 4 people walking towards the door stopped and turned back toward him.
I want to go through door 5 too.
The words were scarcely out of his mouth when June spoke up.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
He turned around to look at her.
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Oh, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Well...
June opened her mouth as if to say something, but instead closed it again and looked at the floor. Junpei felt an ache in his chest and at her clear distress, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Junpei turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions.
Please, let me go into door 5.
7 scratched his head and looked at the young man.
Man, now we're right back where we started. You know that?
Yeah, I said I'd let you guys sort it out, and I see more new content. Look, hang on. Looking at the file. No, wrong. Incorrect. We're looking at the flow. Bro, I'm going this way. What does this mean? Locked? There's locked. There's locked content. Locked. I'm going this way. New directions. New path.
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right?
Yeah.
If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us.
Snake turned to Ace.
Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Oh no, I don't mean to separate the siblings. I'm not separating the siblings.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
1 + 4 = 5.
Don't go away!
You need to listen to me, Clover.
I'm sorry, I feel bad. Yuri, I feel so bad. I'm doing bad
things. Go to
things.
door 4 with the others.
No!
Maybe she and Santa can have the clover discussion, and he can give her the 4-leaf clover, and she'll be like, oh, I know luck and hope and love and stuff.
Don't be so selfish.
Snake's tone was harsh. Whoa.
Why?
Tears welled up in Clover's eyes. Oh no. She bit her lip and did her best to fight them off. Snake's expression softened, and he put his arms around Clover. He held her close and whispered in her ear.
You'll be fine. Just relax.
Aww. It looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei didn't hear them.
What did he tell her?
He couldn't help but wonder what the other man had said. Snake pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind and inquiring.
Okay. I understand.
His eyes are closed to me. Her voice was barely audible from where Junpei stood.
Before long, new teams were assembled.
Let's make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5 are me, 7, and Snake. 7 plus 2 plus 5 equals 14.
Wilbur, Kersquacko. Come here, buddy. Say that again. Say that louder. Speak more. More words. Oh, he's funny. Oh, he's baby. Got a cat on my lap. Or a cat-like creature. Hey, Goober, you want to say something? Say something? Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh! His claws are sharp when he jumps off my lap. And his bones are bony. You're, for such a soft boy, you're awfully sharp and bony. He's a soft kitty. Yes, he is. He's very soft. But he's also using Mother like a launch pad. Ow, my leg. You beast. You big beast.
And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4 is 5.
Oh, I feel bad. Looks like I can't go with Clover on this one for any reason. Booger.
And those going to door 4 are Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 22. And the digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2, 4. We're okay with this.
No problems here.
I cannot go with Clover or Ace.
Yes. Let's do it.
Either way, for the first one.
All right, then.
7, Snake, and Junpei scanned their numbered bracelets in quick succession. The screen of the red showed 3 asterisks.
The lever's all that's left.
I hope that first choice of who to have scan their bracelets with you doesn't make a difference in the late game. Because if it does, I'm a little bit screwed, perhaps.
Okay. All right, then. Let's go.
Junpei glanced around one last time, his hand resting on the lever of the red.
Okay. Please be careful.
We will. Concern was written plainly across her face.
We will.
Junpei looked her in the eye and gave what he hoped would be a reassuring nod. He pulled the lever. Okay, so I'm sticking with one of these boys for the rest of the game. And it'll take me to an ending, an actual ending, right? With the sharp clack of a lock releasing, the door swung open.
And it's open.
Let's go, boys. Ahead of them, in the small hallway, were the pitiful remains of the 9th man.
Oh.
That's messed up.
That was the 9th man.
For a moment, Junpei froze. Try as he might, his eyes would not leave the corpse, and his feet would not leave the floor. 7 too seemed paralyzed. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. Walked calmly down the bloody hallway, and only stopped when he realized his companions were not following.
Oh.
How can you...
We gotta get in there, guys, or else Snake is gonna die too.
Well, do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
I guess if the door did close, I think Snake would be just like, well, you're all stupid. He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was, at most, slightly cocked toward one shoulder. Let's go.
Let's go.
Junpei and 7 looked at one another, nodded, and threw themselves through the door. As they did, a cold tone sounded from the left wrists of all 3 men. 7 and Junpei looked down at their bracelets. On both of them, and on Snake's, a red skull had flickered to life. That is pink.
Damn it! The countdown started!
That's Danganronpa red. They had scarcely processed this information when... With a metallic slam, I didn't say metallic, the numbered door behind them swung shut. I don't have cats with me anymore. I'm alone.
Shit! The door!
Oh no, my cats!
There's no turning back now. And if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
We'll find it.
Hey, where is the dead?
The dead is all around us. The fear and urgency in Seven's face reflected what all 3 of them
How the
felt.
hell should I know?
Run!
Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, I get it.
He's counting on us. Oh, I've got a raccoon still in here. Yay! Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead. He found it easily enough. It was on the wall next to the closed door labeled 5.
Found it. Right here!
As he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand. The other two scrambled to follow suit. Snake is so pale. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down. Good hand. Danganronpa gone. Whew.
Well, it looks like it stopped.
As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
A muscle stood out in Seven's neck, and the corners of his mouth were twitching. Put that muscle back. Put it back.
Jumpy, are you all right? Are you guys okay?
They could hear anxious voices, muffled but distinct, from the other side of the door.
Yeah, we're fine. The detonators have been deactivated.
They heard relieved sighs, and even though through the door, the three men could feel the tension disperse.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
Sure thing.
And they're gone.
They heard footsteps moving away, and before long, they were alone again.
Now.
Junpei looked around.
Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
The hallway ended roughly 20 or 30 feet from where they stood. Now this is the opposite of the blue? The number 4 hallway. I associate the number 4 with the color blue for some reason.
Maybe this wall can be moved. Or not. It's not budging.
It's a wall.
Hey, there's a door over there.
To the left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. Ooh! In the middle of it was a plaque that read First Class.
First class cabin, huh?
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we?
353,
All right,
and
then.
I'm number 5.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Without hesitation, Snake opened the door and stepped inside. 7 followed closely behind him. Junpei moved to follow them as well, but he stopped just short of the threshold and looked back, not knowing why.
I don't want to look, but...
You kinda gotta. Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. He'd tried hard to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind.
It's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what.
Take a closer look at it. What had once been a man's internal organs now looked like so much vomit. As though something had chewed up and spit out the better part of his torso. It was hideous, but worse still, it was cruel. It was hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. A black pool of thick blood. The lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor. There's no "the" there, okay. The awkward, twisted tangle of shredded intestines. Yep. The head wrenched to some grotesque, unnatural position. Come on, at least had it been done by human hands, not by a bomb. Though I guess that would be slower.
He'd been wearing these.
The man's glasses lay next to his head. The lenses were cracked, and the frame bent and distorted. And next to the glasses lay a bracelet, the number 9 still displayed on its face.
The bracelet's off.
Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. This is so festive.
Oh, wait. Zero did say.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelet.
Actually, Snake said that, but Zero did write that paper.
There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from this ship. 2, more heartily, which is 0. In other words, once the bracelet
Your
is
heart
taken
rate
outside the
reaches
runway of the ship,
And then I will know your heart, and then we will be lovers, and I will take off your bracelet because I love you.
The bracelet comes off when you're dead. But what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? Just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human.
Suddenly, Junpei felt his stomach convulse, and a knot of muscle gripped his throat.
Oh god. I feel like I'm gonna puke. I gotta get out of here.
Thought you wanted to examine the body. clapped his hands over his mouth and ran over to the first-class cabin. Over. There is no over. It's never over. There is no over. Ooh! Fans. Fans and heat pants. The atmosphere changed immediately. The room was gorgeous, and despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear.
Huh. Where did they...
He looked around. Seven and Snake were nowhere to be seen. There were 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on his right and went through.
Through here?
Oh, God. On the other side of the door was a short hallway. He jogged down the hallway, opened the door at the other end, and peeked through. Oh, cool. There they were, to his right, on the bed, making out, busy examining something. Stream before Christmas, at least, was probably a bit late for that. Not that I know what came for play Christmas stream anyway. It's not too late. Christmas. Anything can be Christmas themed if you do it right. If you have the holiday spirit, you can do anything. Hey, speaking of holiday spirit, maybe Phasmophobia? Yeah, Goober thinks so too. Goober thinks that the holiday spirit is paying attention to him and nobody else. Probably too late, but you can do a post-Christmas thing. You could do a Boxing Day stream.
What's up?
He stepped through the door and walked toward them.
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
Looks like a robot's eyes.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door...
There were many other doors. Playing Phasmo alone, and I don't have Phasmo. Ew. Do you have any other games? Oh, wow. Wow. Do you have any other games with ghosts in it? Or games with ice? Or games with a family theme?
Yes. We won't be going anywhere.
Dun dun dun. Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around the room.
This looks like a bedroom.
Then the other room is probably a living room. Or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
All right, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
Ka-tang, ka-ting, ka-tunk, ka-tank, ka-tunk. Oh, there's a lot of ka-tinking. To be thinking. We have to seek them a way out. Oh, it's easy. I'll show you. Welcome to Christmas Town, everybody. We are trapped in the North Pole. Look, it's the Santa Claus bed. Oh, it's a letter to Santa. Dear Santa. Is this a rest? Hang on, are these rests? Hang on. Hold up. Hang on. Okay. If those aren't rests, they're upside down. Hold up. No, nip, but, dead, but, okay. And now they're back. Okay, wait. Yes. Okay. Okay. Very good. F-A-C-E. It's all A. A! I see. This feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Took me a while to get that, yeah. Oh yeah, Perry is a singer. He knows things about key signatures. And there's no time signature either. Just A's. Yeah, that's it. Kind of weird, huh? It took Junpei by surprise, the horrible singing of Rainbow's A. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. I can dance. He stared about the room almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought. Not staring. Oh, in school. Oh. Oh, cool. You're a music man. Not staring. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. Last Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity.
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
Snake waited a moment before answering.
I heard something strange.
Something strange?
Yeah, there's a cat behind me and he's like moving about. That's what you heard. There's something.
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious.
Oh, you could have heard Santa coming down the
I
chimney.
don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans.
Oh, wow. You sound like you're not
I notice
human.
even the slightest of noises.
Yes, I'm a snake. Clef, though. Oh. What clef can you read?
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
No. Such a thing would be impossible.
For a human.
However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound
I can't read bass clef because I'm just an alto. And I don't think they... Maybe they put the men's line on the bass clef. I don't know. My voice isn't that deep.
Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately.
You have sonar?
So that was...
Like a little vampire bat?
Yes, I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you.
I'm really fast. Like Santa Claus, not the other guy.
And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
Oh. Yeah. Fair.
Oh, really?
But I'm reacting to what you said, Perry, not what Snake was saying. But I do believe in the blind power of Zatoichi. Junpei was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical. Revelation? A Christian Christmas? It's all tied together.
You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try?
Want to give me a Christmas fight on this Christmas night?
I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it.
And you'll end up on the naughty list.
Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we?
We have to find the Christmas presents and out of Santa's house. With a small, self-satisfied smile, Snake turned and walked away from Junpei. Stream wouldn't be able to do it before Christmas anyway with Stream at the back. Oh! No, don't worry, you don't have to support. I'll stream something that has better optics than, or whatever you call it, than Zero Escape. I'm just real curious about what's going on and I want to know. So that's why I was doing this. It looks like a robot. Eyes, and then, like, a satellite accessory. So this is the locking thing. Okay, you wanna support. Alright, okay, thank you. It's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. It's not flashing, it's just red. Is that a microphone? Looks like a satellite dish on a robot. My voice beeps are deeper than yours. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device will sense it and unlock. I guess we're supposed to produce A. Doesn't look like there's a keyhole in this door. I forgot I'm using Junpei voice. Oh no! Oh, true, but there's some strange device in Liyue one. In Liyue, there's a strange device known as Zhongli. A white desk. Feels kind of fancy. Feels kind of girly with the little rose next to it. It's a small round chair. Looks like it probably goes to the vanity. It's an ottoman. No, it's not. Totally a table with a mirror. Ah yes, you know that sort of thing is known as a vanity. We already called something a vanity. You can't have two vanities in the same room. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day, when a woman looks into one of these, don't be misogynist! She is staring into her own conceit and narcissism. But, you have to make yourself look as good as you can, or else. Ugh. Now, that's how everybody portrays the concept of vanity. A woman looking in a mirror. Okay. Alright. God forbid women look at themselves. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? In a sense. Exactly. Strikes me as sad of society. Oh, can I play the piano? What's this? This isn't a score, it's a map. Is this a map of the ship? A map? There's a map of the ship here. Yeah, there's a map of the ship. And I imagine it will be a map of the ship. And prove very helpful. We're on a Christmas cruise. Best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. Now possible to use the map screen. Music. Well, might as well put this glass plate on. Oh, something wrong? It's kind of hard to see the notes. Maybe if I put something under them? Background for the notes. Piano keyboard. What is Snake doing? He can't play, can he? This piano. There's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune or something? No, not that. It's properly tuned, just... Well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. Oh, you can do music. There's a lot of blind piano players, I guess. The same goes for the D keys. They play some other note. Huh. Why do you think it's like that? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see. It's part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps if we play the keys in the correct order. Yeah, piano doesn't need A. For Beethoven, it didn't need ears either. Well, he was only partially deaf, I think. Something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song on the piano. I believe so. That's what I wanted to do when I went over to it. A window. There's an iron plate nailed to it. The lights are lit. It's lit! It's a white desk. Snake's rubbing it. This is a high-quality desk. Teak, or perhaps mahogany. It's white. Wow, how can you tell? Oh, I have my ways. I've touched a great many desks in my time. Remember, I'm the only fertile one. Don't say that after rubbing a desk. This safe is locked. One of those dial locks. Hi, I'm here now. Doesn't have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Oh, that was a sleepy yawn, I will admit. Did you find anything, Seven? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. We found a glass plate. And another one! Squad plate. See. Oh, yeah. They're on the... Why is this one lower? Every good boy does fine. Yes. Well, this feels like glass. A rectangle of glass. Transparent, I assume? I feel something printed on the surface. What is it? A sheet of music with some C notes on it. Is that C? I don't know. Once we get off the every good boy does fine, I'm like, what's next? Oh, I guess it would be C. Yeah, makes sense. E, C, D, E. Yeah, okay. Alright. Nothing in here. If I wanted to close it, save for the dial lock on it. We won't be able to open it until we know the right numbers. Bathroom. For some reason, I was like, when we drain this, there'll be a dead body, and I don't know what horror game I'm thinking of. The bathtub is full of water. Is there ash or something in this water? It looks kind of gray. Just pull the plug. No, hold on! Maybe we can, I don't know, use it for something? Use it for something? Bathtub's full of gross, cloudy water. Still full of gross water. Huh? This faucet is really hard to turn. Man, doesn't matter how hard I yank on it, this thing won't budge. Hard for you to turn, kid? How would you let a man give it a shot? Damn it, nothing. I really put an effort noise into that. Peaked my mic. Might as well be a damn rock. Looks like somebody's holding that knob in place. Well, if you can't do it, 7, I guess we might as well give up. The water's dirty, but the rest of the bathtub looks comparatively clean. Almost like the dirty water was moved here from somewhere else intentionally. The lights, huh? They're lit. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything hidden here. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This isn't a microphone. Hey, it's great to see you all here. I just flew in from New York and boy, are my arms tired. Wait a minute, he was really testing it like a microphone. Yes, thank you, I'll be here all week. Try the field. It's not a mic, 7. It's just a shower head. What? What the hell? I thought I was being funny, but I really thought it was a mic. Well, the sink's clean. Any water? Nothing's coming out. Got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything. It's a light switch. Nothing happens when I press it. Wow, what a stately room. It's a heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. It has score printed on front of it. Aha! Aha! Score! That's gotta be musical score or video game score. If that's true, then the score we just found is probably in here. At least at some point. There's a score on this paper. I guess you could put the sheet music in it. Cover for a musical score sitting on the table. I've got my musical scores right here. Oh my god. It's a chair. Yep, thank you, 7. Somebody spent a lot of time carving the legs of this chair. It'll snap like a twig if 7 sits on it, though. Mind your own business! Nothing wrong with being big and muscular. A couple of lights on the wall here. They're lit. Some sort of antique desk. Makes sense, though, I guess. This whole room's full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here. 7. Oh, there's an iron crate in front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. That looks important. We need to use the water. The cup looks just big enough for 3 people. Looks perfect for me. What? Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. Yeah. The couch looks a lot more elegant. Don't be mean. Hey, there's something you weren't saying. Never mind. You look very elegant, 7. What? I get it. You're gonna use this vase, right? It's pretty clever, Junpei. Gotta fill this thing with water. Fill the water? It's like a vase. Maybe you could use that. Oh. This is a suitcase made of leather in the color of rich mahogany. Right. I'll spit in as much as I can. Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it. Gee. Don't twist it too much. What? It's a rectangular piece of glass. See right through it. There's a couple of G notes written on it. Oh, I wonder what that means. Let me try. Oh, come on. You kidding? Nothing in there anymore. Toilet. Some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing that looks suspicious. The toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank. Dang. Bathtub's full of gross, cloudy water. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard to fill his face up. Gross. There was once a vase on this table. Now there isn't. Tragic. Alright, time to put this fire out. It's about time, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go. Ha ha ha! Good job! Oh, and not a drink. Not a drink. Well, we did it. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance. Alright, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull out down the sleeves. Score plate. It's a ceramic plate of some kind. Looks like a blank sheet of music. Oh. Okay, we have to wait. Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket. You okay, buddy? Seven cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed, and he looked
Hey,
startled.
Seven. What the hell was that? Are you alright?
Hey, yo?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
Oh no. Seven rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow, and then shook his head as if to clear it.
What the hell is wrong with me? There's memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss?
Memory loss?
Kabal? Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh?
You didn't tell anybody.
I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs.
Okay, never mind, you told everybody but me.
I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah.
The Dark
I guess
Descent.
so.
Or a Machine for Pigs. Or Justine, or the other one, I don't know.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really do it, would I?
Don't ask an amnesiac why they're an amnesiac.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Why would you ask that? Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven. Okay.
Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything.
I mean, if you don't remember anything, you can't remember anything to panic over.
If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure. I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck. But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it.
Yeah.
After all, why worry about something I can't change?
Yeah. Yeah, we're all upset and confused, but mine... memory loss is, small potatoes right now. I'd rather not die than, like, worry about, oh no, I can't remember my apartment number.
Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
No, good attitude.
That's it?
That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
I hope we don't have a concussion. Oh, my ribs. Seven gave Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to walk away.
How are you fine with something like that?
Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. I know where to go. Hey, Junpei, where are you going? Can we come out of that door? Or are you going back there? All this up there is a locked number door and a dead body. What's left of it? Yeah. Wrong way. Music stand. Might as well put the music I found on it. The ceramic plate on the bottom. The glass plates on top. Wait a minute. What's wrong? Well, I put them all on top of each other, but they look odd. It's doesn't really look like a song. Then in all likelihood we haven't found them all. We need to find more glass plates. Oh, come on. Antique vanity. There's nothing in the drawer. Yep, totally empty. Thank you. The chair looks like probably goes to the vanity. My desk feels kind of fancy. Look at the canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff. But right, it's Santa Claus's bed. Never in real life. Escape from the Santa Claus. True, you don't see too many these days. And I never see them. I can't see the details, obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover is so fond of. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. I think it suits her. Ah, Junpei, judge her by her appearances, will you? It would, and well, you should not. Or I'll kill you. Fair enough, big brother. Okay. We got the water. Water's dirty. Can't see more than 4 inches or so. Can't see anything down there. Do you think what? There's a plug on the end of this chain. Alright, why don't we just drain this water? Yeah, good plan. We did it. Alright, where's that thing? Good tug, ought to get it out. Huh? The D score plate! We did it! Music stand. Seems as good a place as any to put the music we found. Gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom and then stack the glass plates on top of it. Good. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I am unable to, you see. I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Do you understand? Yeah. Alright, let's give this a shot. Oh, brother, I don't know piano keys. Okay. C. Okay. F. Okay, alright, okay. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Okay, it's this one. Okay, good. Nothing. Ready. Right. I'm stupid.
Yuri, I messed up. You put your little paw on my shoulder and my thigh and I messed up. I'll open up this door for you.
I'm playing the piano. And then is this one. I messed up. Oh, it's the school chime. And we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. There's something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Good plan. Stand. Bow. Be seated. I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Ha ha ha. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Westminster? The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? No, I didn't know that's what it was thinking of. Oh, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Or something. My recording stopped. Cool. Let me finish this text block, and then I'll feed the cats. And stop streaming. Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London. Capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Yeah, keyboard. I don't need to play piano anymore. I need to get the toothpaper. I need to get the safe. It's a safe. The safe, huh? The exit's open. It's strange that we didn't need to open this to achieve our goal. Think it's important? I wonder what's in there. Dialogue on it. You'll be able to open it when you know the right numbers. Move on now. Case. Thing inside. Tell by the weight, and that makes no noise when shaken. But I don't like leaving things behind. But I want to go get the toilet paper from the bedroom. I don't want to leave it behind. What about? Was what intentional? I feel so... Ooh, I don't like leaving it behind. Oh. I didn't... No, that wasn't intentional. I didn't... Gosh darn, Streamlabs. I don't know. Guess we'll just leave it alone for now and move on. Let's get out of here. Let's go. We have done it wrong, I guess. You found it, but did you really? Okay. Let's just check our flow. Okay. Probably didn't unlock anything. Probably didn't do a good job. But it's time to end stream and raid somebody. Let's find somebody to raid. I hope you've had a good night. And I hope you have a good rest of the night. Hope everything goes well. Let's go over here. One second. Thank you for saying it's a good stream. I try. I think there's something I can do to take it to the next level.
And that's probably changing softwares. Alright, well, have a good night. Have a good life. Have a merry holiday. I mean, I'll stream tomorrow, but you know. Fallout.